What's up, Aries? Welcome to your September 2020 general reading. This is going to be for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind it's not going to resonate with all of you guys, but I'm doing the best that I can, okay? I just want to, before I jump in the read, I want to jump right in the read, but I do want to say that I apologize. You guys didn't receive an August reading, and that is because after I did my first wave of reads for August, I stumbled across some family issues and some things that had to be worked out. So I just honestly wasn't even in the right mind frame for finishing the read. So I apologize. I hope you guys understand. I feel like it's my responsibility as a reader to never read for people when I'm a little all over the place myself. So I hope you understand. I'm glad you're here now. I'm glad we're here now. I just want to get into this reading. Sorry. So, okay, Aries, a little shocked here, right? Now, I was going into this reading feeling like maybe this was going to be about something else, but this feels very much about love. And I say that I was thinking it was going to be about something else because for this month of September, what's really being lit up for you guys is your 6th house and your 12th house, right? When we're talking about 6th house energy, that's Virgo energy. We're talking about work and service and health and like routine, very like, I don't want to say dry and boring, but you know, that type of stuff. Work and routines, daily routines, stuff like that. We're talking about 12th house, we're talking about God, we're talking about our dreams, illusions, karma. So I thought that this was going to be more connected to that, and maybe actually it is once we get into it. You know, we'll see what intuitive hits I get, but there's so much love cup energy out here that I'm really, 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 really kind of shocked. So of course I'm going to clarify each and everything. Really interesting. So bottom of the deck, let's start here. Bottom of the deck, you guys have the Magician, which I love, right? This is a masculine energy card, right? This is divine masculine energy. This is about having confidence to do things. This is about creating and creating the world around you, right? Magician energy for me is tied to Gemini and Virgo because it is like a Mercury ruled card, right? And again, that 6th house is showing up strong here for you guys. So maybe you guys are connecting with a Virgo, are connected to a Virgo in some way, you know, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But what this really feels like for me is like this month you guys are going to be feeling really, really powerful. The Magician could do all things. He can make all things happen. He's got everything he needs in order to do so, right? He lacks nothing and he knows it. Or she, whatever, take it as it resonates. But this is a person who lacks nothing and they do all the things. And what really drives them forth is their confidence. So I think for those of you guys who may have been feeling down, this is actually a month that's going to be a really good confidence boost for you guys. Now, okay, what's kind of wigging me out, sorry, this is going to kind of go all over the place because I'm getting everything all over the place. I do want to address the fact that, first of all, you guys got King of Cups and Queen of Cups. King and Queen of the Cups. Some of you guys are connected to water sign. Obviously, there's a lot of water out here. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you are in a relationship with someone, this is a relationship I feel that's very dynamic. It's one that maybe this month you guys will even be bringing things a little bit closer, leveling up in some sort of a way. It feels like this relationship, if you are with someone, is one that is very emotionally connected. And if you guys have not been feeling emotionally connected to your partner, maybe this is the month where you guys are starting to kind of feel a little bit more connected. Again, going back to that 6th house energy of like service and work and daily routines. Maybe it's this is the month that you guys or your partner is putting the routines, actually putting in the work consistently to deepen that love and deepen that connection, or just make it more fiery again. There's something that's talking about that. So that's really, really good, especially for those of you guys who are like, maybe things have been kind of like lately. There's potential for things to be really, really cute, okay? Now, you start out with 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. What? All this cup energy. So some of you guys are definitely connected to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. 2 of Cups energy is beautiful. It's soulmate energy. It's the beginning. Like, to me, this is like a loving situation, but it's like the beginning. I wouldn't say it's like as, you know, as deep as like the Lovers or something, right? Which is the major arcana. This is like the minor to that major. The thing with the cups, the Two of Cups there, is that there's balance and reciprocity there. There's something that you guys are feeling very connected to, and it doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship. It could be, you know, a job. It could be an experience. It could be a Capricorn. It could be anything. But there's a lot of emotion here. Now, I do have to say, if you guys were dealing with someone, let's say in terms of a toxic, like if this were something that was toxic, and I say toxic because we do have the devil energy. We can't negate the fact that devil energy talks about what has power over you, or it talks about being bound and something that doesn't, you know, you feel stuck. Let me do one more card just to be sure. I don't feel like it's toxic though. I feel like if anything, the devil card also talks about a lot of lust. So this might be a fiery month in terms of sexual energy. And you know what? That makes sense because Mars is in Aries right now. That is your ruling planet. It is home right now. It feels really good. So it's funny because I feel like with this Mars and Aries, for some signs, I feel like it's going to be a really powerful influence in terms of like their sex drive or, you know, things like that. Some people are going to be trying new things in the bedroom, that type of thing. And then for some people, it might have the adverse effect where things are feeling like they're a little bit lacking, maybe a low sex drive, especially during the Mars retrograde, which is happening September 9th. So Mars will retrograde September 9th and go back direct November 13th. So for those 2 months, there is that window where you know, you could be feeling like your sexual energy is low, or like you could be feeling unsure, a little bit more uncomfortable with certain things, right? Because whenever anything's retrograde, it's almost like everything goes stagnant, right? So I feel like the sex drive for a lot of you guys is really high right now. Six of Pentacles was the other card that I pulled for this. So I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't feel like it's bad energy. It feels like there's actually a really deepening. And for some of you guys, this sexual deepening is actually really, really good for your relationship emotionally, right? Some of you guys are in a place where you are exploring and doing more things with your partner, which I think is really, really good, kind of like into some kinky stuff, which is really, really cool, finding the balance in that. So for some of you guys, I feel like this is a really good time in terms of relationships, in terms of just feeling yourself, you guys feeling sexy, and you guys being able to be vulnerable and display that with your partner. Now, Knight of Cups is here, which we know traditionally Knight of Cups is a love offer. So some of you guys, there's possible something coming in. So whether you're in a relationship or not, love is on the docket for this month, okay? Knight of Cups. What's interesting is with the Seven of Swords, which is traditionally about someone who is sneaky or a liar, a cheat, a thief, that sort of thing. I almost feel like, sorry, I'm laughing. I almost feel like there's almost a fear. So I don't feel like there's a bad connection with anything, but I feel like there's almost like one person's running and one person's chasing. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like I feel like someone's coming towards some of you and you're kind of like, I don't know. And this could be based on past experience. This could also be someone in the past who has actually dogged you out or lied to you that's trying to come forth and you're like, I don't know. But this Two of Cups here, I don't know. For some of you singles, there's really a potential for a really good connection, but some of you guys, I don't think you believe it just based on whatever, your past, based on maybe the person, maybe this is someone from the past that you've dealt with before, and so you don't know that you can trust them. I do feel like there's a lot of sexual energy going on, and there's a lot of emotion too, whether you guys are denying it or not. Ooh. Okay, the World card. Sorry. So the World card clarifies the Queen of Cups. So definitely you guys have come over some serious hurdles. So let's say this Seven of Swords, for instance, and this Devil card, like let's say if this were on the bad end of like deception or sneakiness, I don't feel like that's actually the case. Don't talk yourself out of things if they feel right, because I feel like that could be happening. I think that you guys have leveled up in such a way and become so aware of what it is that you want and what it is that you are willing to tolerate and won't tolerate, that, I don't know, it's almost like you guys are in this weird space where it's almost like if you are connecting with someone right now, Aries, and things are feeling good, you almost feel like it feels wrong. You're just waiting for the other shoe to drop, but I don't think it will. I think you guys have leveled up. I think you guys have learned a lot of lessons about yourself, about love in general, about just everything. I mean, this is the end of the major arcana cards. This is about like completing cycles and successfully moving forward. Now you got the Page of Wands here again at this bottom of the deck. So there is a lot of sexual chemistry with you guys and someone else, I feel like, for a lot of you guys. Again, during that Mars retrograde, that could flip and things kind of go a little stagnant, but I don't even feel that way for you guys, Aries. I think some signs will experience that. I'm not sure that you guys will. Now, what's interesting is you got the World that's clarifying the Queen of Cups, and then you also got the World that's sitting in your environment. So a lot of you guys, so this could have to do with travel. This could also have to do with a move for some of you guys. Also, I just think there's more opportunities in front of you at this time. Empress card, abundance, right? Creation, all of that. So this is also Taurus Libra energy. You might be connected to a Taurus or a Libra, but the Empress energy is all about creation, right? She creates life, she creates the world around her, and she's beautiful, and she doesn't chase things, she attracts them to her. And I think that you guys will find that with this energy, this Virgo energy in the 6th house, there's a lot of potential success coming your way. During this Virgo new moon that we will experience, I think that it's a really good time to, if you have a ritual, if you have things that you like to do during these, you know, new moons and full moons, definitely do it. Definitely, this is a great time around that time to be writing down what it is that you want to manifest. Because I feel like you have an opportunity to bring things to you that you've always wanted. I just feel like there's a huge hurdle that you guys are getting over. I mean, you got the World twice. So definitely you guys are completing cycles, which leads you to something newer and better suited for you. I just think that this is a time where you guys can really capitalize on money making, that type of thing. So definitely do it. Now, the only troublesome card that you guys have in this whole thing is the 5 of Wands. And 5 of Wands is basically like competition, or feeling like there's the inability to take action in something, right? You got the Temperance card that's clarifying that. So if, let's say, in work things have been a little bit hard, or you've been looking for work, I think things will ease up as we move deeper into the end of this year, probably during Sagittarius season. Some of you guys might be connected to a Sagittarius, but I don't know. I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion too, because I do think there are opportunities coming your way, and it almost feels like, Aries, you guys are a little bit lost about what to do, whether this is work stuff or love. There might be a third party situation that you guys are dealing with or have dealt with too. Some type of truth coming out about it. Ace of Swords as well. And I say that too because you got the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. I don't really feel deception though. And if this is a 3 of Swords energy of like a third party, it doesn't feel like this is present, but this might be something that you are trying to fully recover from type thing, especially if you're trying to date again. That's not for everybody. That's for someone specific. Also, if you guys are not connected to a water sign anymore, but like say you had a water sign ex, they could be popping up. But I don't feel like it's till maybe around October, November. Yeah. So, King of Cups and the Hermit card, that's Virgo energy, right? That's about going deep within and finding your own truth, finding your own light, your own wisdom. There might be something that's revealed to you guys this month, guys. And I don't think like it's like a something that's revealed to you like a oh shit, like blow you out the water type thing. It almost feels like it's more subtle, like there's an awareness that you guys hit, whether it has to do with your relationships or just like how you handle yourself or your emotions or whatever. But there's some type of awareness that's hitting this month for you guys that's really, really deep. Really, really deep. Especially as it pertains to like religion or like karma or your ideals, how you think about the world, how you see the world. Things are changing. I think you guys are starting to see the world from a different lens, right? Because King of Cups is the master of his suit, right? But on an emotional level, you guys are wand energy. So you guys are all about the action, the creativity, the passion. Whereas King of Cups is more of a gentle, ride the wave type energy. And this for a lot of you guys, if you guys have been feeling a little bit spun, this might be a great month for you where you're kind of just finding peace in what is and really learning how to live in the moment. Because I think the only time you guys ever really get too spun is if you're too deep thinking about the things that went wrong in the past or too anxious about the future things. Other than that, I think you guys are pretty much set. Definitely this is a time where you are completing cycles. Definitely this is a time where you're feeling super powerful. So I would suggest you really lean into this magician energy because it's here for you. You might find yourself in some areas where there's a little bit of friction or conflict with people around you. I wouldn't really trip off of it too much. Mars and Aries energy always makes people feel a little bit more spicy, a little bit quicker to pop off, you know. With this Temperance card clarifying the Five of Wands, I would suggest you just be patient with those people, because if there's anybody who is being ridiculous and popping off, like they're just it's I don't even feel like it's about you. Even if they make it about you or try to make it about you, make you feel like it's about you, it has nothing to do with you. So just give them grace. But definitely there is some sexual chemistry up in here for somebody. If you're already in a relationship, this might be a time where you guys are really spicing things up, trying something new. If you are single, there's potential for people. I mean, people are just coming all around you, but I don't know that you are ready, and you don't know that you are ready. So we'll see how you guys feel at the end of the month, because when we talk about the end of the month, going into Libra season, that's your opposite sign, right? And that's going to be tapping into your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But what I do know is you guys are in control, and you guys are, this is a leveling up. You got the world twice. And so if you've been this like Aries people pleaser of the past, that's not happening right now. You guys are so fully into you, and it actually feels really, really good. Love it. Okay, so you guys got I choose love no matter what. Yes. Honey, and love chooses you. I'm telling you, you guys got hella cup cards. And again, this King of Cups, Queen of Cups, I just want you guys to be open-minded if you're single to who's coming in, because there's, for some of you, obviously this isn't going to hit home for all of you guys, but for some of you guys, there's a really dynamic relationship here. And some of you guys might already be in it. And this month just solidifies how you already felt, because I don't know, I just feel like you guys are taking it to a whole nother level. It's really, really beautiful. Now, you guys also got sever vows of poverty and forgiving and learning. Okay, so sever vows of poverty says, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. I know that's right. So that's really, really good. Severing vows of poverty. If money issues have been an issue, you've got the Empress showing up here. You've got the Six of Pentacles showing up here. Both of those speak to abundance. You've got the World coming up here. I just feel like this is a flip for you guys this month. It's actually really, really good. And you also got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present and future. Here I am about to say some other shit. You experience more love in your present moments. Not present and future moments. Anyways, your present moments. Yeah. So I think this is really speaking directly to those of you guys who maybe you've got some love offers and you're just kind of assuming that these people who are coming in are sneaky and kind of the same way. You know, some people might be, but that's where discernment comes in. For the most part, though, this Seven of Swords it feels like in this case is speaking to self-sabotaging. So do not talk yourself out of things. Do not get in your own way this month. There's a big elevation coming for you guys this month. Money's coming in for you this month. Love is getting stronger or coming in the first place this month. There might be some competition. People might be a little fiery. Ignore. It's fine. So, ooh, I'm excited. Please let me know if this resonates. If you guys would like a personal reading of your own, definitely reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. But first, go to my About tab, look at the menu of services and pricing, figure out what it is that you want before you email me, okay? I'm excited for you guys. I want to see how this plays out for the month of October, Libra season, because like I said, that's your 7th house, and it feels like you guys are leading up to something pretty significant. So I'll be curious to see how that plays out for you guys. I love you very much. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you later. Bye, Aries.